Hey guys, it is 5:20, almost 5:25 a.m. in the morning. March actually officially Mother's Day on Sunday. And yeah, I'm up super early to talk about the comeback of heroin, let's put it that way, needles and so forth, among young people. Just not last night, but the night before, I spoke with a young girl. She can't be more than 20, in her 20s. She's definitely young. Really nice girl. Such a sweetheart. Very nice heart. But she was shooting heroin. Needles. I spoke with her. And I made sure she was safe. No ODs. Nice girl. Very, very nice girl. Very young, very trusting, and so forth. But yeah. It breaks my heart that someone so young is doing heroin and shooting needles. As I said before, another stream before, it's a crisis right now. Now, a lot of people in their 20s, even teenage years, who are shooting needles and heroin together. Now, this was never a problem before until they legalized the drug safe sites. Ever since drug safe sites, this problem has escalated. Of course, it never happened overnight. Of course, you gotta use your head. Like a virus, it happens gradually. And this is a virus. There are ODs for a reason. Drug addiction for a reason. Because they legalized and made these safe sites legalized. Look where we are now. Drugs, 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 drugs. I see people in their 20s or teenage years passed out on the street. And this was not a problem before they legalized the drug safe sites. Drug safe sites, my ass. It is a very, very, very big problem. And there are more and more people exploiting these young, beautiful people who have potential to have better lives. But instead, they're into drugs because of this legalized safe site. Yeah. It really is a big problem. And with the OD crisis, the overdose crisis, we all know someone who died of OD. I'm pretty sure of that now. But, yeah. In my opinion, this fentanyl OD crisis is like a murder weapon. I'm pretty 100% sure that people use it as a murder weapon. And it can't be proven. Really convenient, huh? Really convenient. Another topic on hand is also the drinking crisis. Drinking is legalized. People die of drinking overdoses as well. Like Amy Winehouse, for instance. She was only 28 years old when she died. And I know a few people in the community who have died from alcohol poisoning as well. But the fact that heroin and needles are coming back in style, it seems like. It was a thing back in the 70s when it was illegal. Now that it's legal and they have safe sites, more and more people are dying. All of us know someone who died from that OD. Because of the OD crisis, and it's legalized, this is happening. This would not be happening right now if it was never legalized and was strictly kept on wraps. this would not be happening. Think about it. All these beautiful children, all these beautiful people in their 20s who could be making the most of their lives, cycling, keeping in shape, and all that jazz, are shooting heroin. And that's heartbreaking. I talked to this girl who shot a needle in her arm. I asked her if she wanted to be interviewed. She refused. That's fine. But she's a sweet girl. She's a real wonderful person. Good heart, but she's shooting heroin. She has potential. Like, I want to interview her. I asked her if she wanted to be interviewed on YouTube Live. But she refused. That's okay. But, yeah. Another neighbor who I charged for uttering death threats, his girlfriend is in the hospital too as well, kept pressuring her to spend the night with him. No. Probably rape her, as far as I'm concerned. That guy is a bad guy. And I can't believe he was asking a person who's possibly underage to go spend the night with him. Because I didn't ask this girl's age. I asked to interview her. She refused, but we talked, and she I don't want to confide confidential information about her situation, but yeah. Peer pressure. She was pressured by a bunch of older people to get into the drugs. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Heartbreaking. Ever since they legalized the drug-safe sites, it has escalated big time. And fentanyl poisoning is not a choice people want to make. It gets mixed in with the weed. It gets mixed in with the crack. It gets mixed in with a lot of drugs. It gets mixed in with even heroin. In my opinion, fentanyl seems to be a murder weapon. And yeah, people don't ask for that. People die from that all the time now. And anyone who dies of fentanyl poisoning, whoever provided that, should be charged with, in my opinion, charged with murder. It's a murder weapon. For crying out loud, you can order the ingredients from China and make it at home yourself if you don't die from it and inhale the crap. But yeah. It's a big crisis, and it's a murder weapon, in my opinion. But, yeah. Hope this girl's okay. I don't even know if she's underage or anything, but the neighbor down the hall who death threatened me and was sentenced, how dare he try to lure her to his place when he could very probably sexual assault her? His girlfriend is in the hospital again. He has a girlfriend. I mean, he's gonna take advantage of her. He's gonna rape her. He's not a good guy. I mean, he gave me death threats and he was sentenced for that. I mean, duh, do the math. Hope she's okay. But yeah, the main thing is that a lot of young people, 20s and younger, are getting to this heroin. When they could damn well be playing soccer, playing basketball, cycling, and doing a lot of physical activities my age. My age, I was very physically active. And these people are being introduced in drugs at such a young age. They're going to die young. Addicted so young an age because of these safe legal sites? No. I've seen 2 teenage boys or young boys in the 20s or teens even shooting up heroin when I was cycling one time in the park. And they were teenagers or 20s or whatever, but they were very, very young. They're destroying our young people with these drugs and these safe sites. And there are predators out there, like my neighbor and the other neighbor down the hall, who introduce these young people into drugs. They're destroying their lives. They are not making them better people. They're getting them into drugs, which is very unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really, really sad case. And yeah, it didn't happen overnight. But ever since they legalized these drug safe sites, it has gotten worse. The 454 Oasis place is not the same like it used to be. There are people passed out there. People trying to overcome their OD, their withdrawal from these drugs that are legalized. It's not the same as it used to be. It's more of a hellhole, huh? But yeah, truth is truth, and facts are the facts. Before they legalized the drug safe sites, none of this was happening. Look where we are now. Criminalize the drugs again, get rid of the safe sites. Drug dealers go in these safe sites. Murders happen in the safe sites. An Indigenous woman was murdered at the Ships of Good Hope down King Edward because of these safe sites. Do something about the safe sites. Criminalize them again. None of this would be happening if we never legalized them in the first place. Young people are getting involved in drugs now. 20 people, like people in their 20s, people, teenagers even, shooting up because of these legalized safe sites. Now get an idea. New generation is going to be messed up and fucked up because of these legalized sites. It's not right. Criminalize them again. Because it's 10 times worse since it became legalized over the years. Look where we are now. Especially at the shelters where they legalize the places, legalize the drugs, that's where everything happens. Do the math. Anyways, that's about it. That girl I talked to 2 nights ago was a sweet girl. Good heart. Really nice girl. And she was shooting heroin right in front of me. I made sure she didn't OD. The other neighbor tried to come on to her and everything, all that. The guy, I charged him. He was sentenced. But, he was taking advantage of her, obviously. But if she is underage, he could get charged for pedophilism. But I talked with her. I just talked to her. I asked if she wanted to be interviewed on YouTube Live. But she refused. That's her prerogative. No problem. But, yeah. The fact that he was trying to come on to her and everything, all that, is just sickening. And if she is underage, he could be charged for pedophile. I just talked with her and everything. I hung out with her, and yeah. Hope she's doing okay. She's a kind heart. And yet she's shooting heroin. She'll be playing soccer, she'll be playing basketball, she'll be cycling. All these other good things she could be doing. If it wasn't for the legalized sites, drug sites, she probably would not be on drugs. If it was criminalized, she probably would not be on drugs, I bet. Because these legalized sites, all these people are damn well exploring drugs when they could be playing basketball, playing soccer, physical activities, keeping healthy. They're destroying their lives at an early age, which is sad. Anyways, yeah. And there's a lot of people in there, these neighbors here are predators. They encourage drugs, they encourage drug use, they encourage, if she is underage, that guy could be in deep trouble. I don't know how old she is, but I talked with her, and, yeah. Sweet, kind heart. Shooting heroin, though, is just because legalized sites and everything. Terrible. Decriminalize these legal sites again. Make them illegal. Look what's happening now. Case in point. Criminalize the legal drug sites again. Because look what's happening. Now teenagers and people in their 20s are ruining their lives to these legalized sites. It's Have a good day, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and eat something healthy, and stay the fuck away from these drugs. That's about it. Take care.